Hi, and welcome to this how to help video on factorising quadratics that are at that higher level. So they've got that value at the front here. Now, I'm a real believer and a real fan of finding one method and making it work in as many places as possible. The last thing we need is additional things to have to do in completely different methods to have to think about. If we can link or tie them together, then that helps us remember them and it helps with our recall. So that is why I'm using the method in this video that I'm using, because it links to factorising the quadratics where we don't have a value here, where it's just one. So I'm going to start off in exactly the same way. I can see I've got three terms, so it's two brackets. I'm going to drop down this first term, which happens to be 3x this time, and not a single x. So 3x, 3x. And those of you that are really quick will notice straight away that if we were to suddenly start crab's clawing this and multiplying these brackets out, 3x times 3x is 9x squared. It's not this. So that would suggest that this is going to go wrong. It isn't going to go wrong. There's going to be an adjustment at the end. Like I say, the method is about trying to keep it as close to the same as we can. All right, so we drop the 3x in. We do the signs. I've got pos, pos, so pos, pos. This is the first difference, okay? Before, when x squared just has that one in front of it, where it's just x squared on its own, I would have looked at the 30 and I would have looked at the factors that made 30. That is not what we're going to do here, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to take the first term and the last term, so the 3 and the 30, multiply them, and that's the number that we're going to work on. So that's the first difference. Now you could argue, let's just write any old thing here. Okay, you could argue that this step does exist. That is 1x squared. If I was to time these two together, I would get 6. But I don't need to do all that. I can just literally go, I've got a 6 here, so I use a 6. All right, but you could argue that the step does exist, even in the other method for the simpler quadratic. All right, let's keep going. So I'm going to think about what multiplies to make a 90. So 2 and 45, obviously 3 and 30. Now I'm trying to make 23 in the middle. Neither of those make 23, so I'm going to need to think again. I can see it's in the 5 times table, so 5 and 18, and that's going to work. They're both positive, so it doesn't really matter what order I put them in. So I'm just going to shove them in like that. Okay, now here comes the extra step that we've got to do if we're going to make these equivalent. At the moment, they're not equivalent because 3x times 3x is 9x squared, and that is not what we've got here. So what I do is I look in these brackets and I look for a common times table that I can cancel the bracket down with. So I don't have anything I can do here, but the 3 times table is common here. So I'm going to divide by 3 and rewrite that I've got 3x plus 5. And 3 divided by 3 is 1. So I've got x, and 18 divided by 3 is 6. There we go. And that is my finished final answer. Okay. So let's see that again. So let's do 3x squared minus 7x minus 6. So 3 terms, general rule, 2 brackets, drop down the first term. Do the signs, it's neg neg, so we're doing neg pos. I'm going to multiply the 3 and the 6 to give me 18. I know I want to make 7. Okay, I'm glancing across, I'm looking at this. I don't really want to list hundreds out if I don't need to. I can see that 2 and 9 is going to get me the 7. And I've got to just take care. I need to make -7. So I've got to insert this in a way that's going to make me -7. So the 9 is going in there. -9 plus 2 is -7. Now I look for my cancelled bracket, which is this one here. They're both in the 3 times table. 3 into 3 go 1. 3's into 9 go 3. And then look at this one. There's nothing I can do. So just rewrite that one down. And we're done. Now, a really useful check just to make sure that you haven't made a silly error along the way, which is always very easy to do, is just multiply those first terms. X times 3x is 3x squared. That's what I want. I'm happy with that. And then multiply the last terms. I've got -3 times a positive 2. -3 times 2 is -6. Okay, and if you check in with those two, you don't need to do a full crab's claw in order to make sure that that is working. That will give you the indication that you've gone correct, which is quite nice. All right, let's do another one. So 2x squared minus 19x plus 35. So we're going to drop the 2x. Signs are neg pos, so neg. I'm going to be working on 70. Okay, so 10 and 7, that's not going to get me to 19. I can see it's in the 5s. I can just half the 10 and double the 7, and I can see that that's getting me the 19. So that's perfect. Both the signs are negative, so I don't really need to think about it. I'll shove the 14 and the 5 in that way round. Look for my cancelling. This one's going to divide by 2. So I've got x minus 7. This one isn't going to do anything. Do my check. X times 2x is 2x squared. Perfect. -7 times -5 is positive 35. So all good. Okay, let's just do one more, and hopefully that will have been enough examples for you to get a good idea of how to approach this. So 5x squared plus 7x minus 6. Put my brackets, drop my 5x, have a look at what my number's going to be. 5 6 is 30. I've glanced over, it's a nice low number. So I've glanced over, it's going to be 7. So I can tell it's going to be 3 and 10 straight away. Haven't done my signs, so let's do that. Pos neg, it's pos neg. And now I've got to make sure I put these in the right order. I want to make a positive 7, so I'm going to be putting in 10 take 3. 10 take 3 is 7, positive 7. So that's all in the right space. Divide this one through by 5, giving me x plus 2. Can't do it on that one. And there's my answer. Double check. X times 5x, 5x squared. 2 times -3, -6. Happy days. Now, all of the ones that I have just done, we have had one bracket cancel. And that is quite common, which is why we've seen that in all of those examples. But every now and again, you do get it where 2 will cancel. So it's really important to check both brackets and don't just do one and assume you're finished. Always double check just in case there is one and you've missed it. But that is factorising the harder style quadratics. And fingers crossed you have found that a useful video.